Star Wars Legion players, and welcome to Rogue Group Workshop. I'm your host, Lieutenant Horn, with the Terrain Short. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like and subscribe. Comments are always welcome. Today, I will be presenting the Nilo Cipher Den by Multiverse. This model can be purchased individually for about $10.50 or can be purchased with the Mos Jemra bundle for about $53 US. The links for both can be found in the description below. Now, this model used 425 grams of filament and had a 15-hour print time across 5 plates. Now, before I start, I'd like to say that this model was generously donated to me by Multiverse for printing, and that in no way influenced my opinions on this model. Uh, these opinions are my own and truly what I believe about this product. So with that, we'll start the review. As you can see here, this model is some kind of hut. Mos Jemra is supposed to be, from their stock photos, a desert kind of planet. But as you can see, I painted mine a milky blue, a Star Wars milky blue. True blue, baby. And I had a lot of fun painting this model. There's a lot of little details in the walls here. As you can see, that just a tiny little bit of wash can really bring that out. I used a purple wash just to go with the blue. And then I have a brown kind of ground here. And that allowed me to use brighter colors for the awnings and some of the other parts of the scenery to brighten it up. Now, this model is modular, and the only part that's really modular in here is the roof. As you can see, I can, well, maybe I can't. I can adjust the roof. I can move pieces around. I can rotate them. It's just a standard grid pattern. And I can also say that this model and some of the other Mos Jemra pieces are modular, where you can take pieces off of one model and attach it to pieces on another. And I recommend that you go and check out their website to see that. This model also does come with the ability to have an interior. As you can see, there's a floor plan, and included in the model is a bunch of accoutrements on furniture and things like that. But as you know, with me and Star Wars Legion, I don't use the interior of my models, and I don't know of any tournaments or organizations that do. So that's mainly going to be for other types of wargamings. Doesn't just have to be Star Wars Legion. It can be other types of wargamings, or it could be RPGs, D&D, and things like that. So just so you know, this is not just Star Wars Legion terrain. It can be used for any kind of wargaming or anything else that your imagination can think of. Now, for assembly, this comes with a really nice PDF manual document, and as you can see, I'm going to put a screenshot of one of the pages up there. I think this is like a 5 or 6 page document. It's very well detailed. It's very nice. It's very rare for models for models like this for the authors to put that in. So again, another call out for Multiverse. That's a fantastic idea. It's very professional, and I loved it. As you can see, this model uses a type of C-clip. And that also includes for like the awnings. So the awnings here, they just snap right out. So if I'm transporting this model, I can take the awnings off and not worry about them breaking. So that's something that I really like about this, and I hope to see that in the future. I will say that I normally glue my models together, and this is the first one where I did not glue any parts of this together. The awnings come apart. You can see the building comes apart, and you can see the C-clips here. It's just one of those things where even when it's clipped together, it's very sturdy. It doesn't rattle. It doesn't feel like it's going to come apart, and that's something that you don't see a whole lot in wargaming terrain, is how sturdy this is for something that is modular and pieced together. Now, I did print this on my Bamboo Lab P1S, and so that made things a little bit easier. I will say that for those with resin printers, they might struggle, especially if they don't have a print bed that's large enough. But the detail is here for an FDM printer, and I love this piece. I'm a little bit blown away by the detail on this piece, and I'm definitely going to be getting the rest of the gem the Mos Jemra bundle. So again, Multiverse, thank you for providing this model. You will be seeing me purchasing the rest of your bundle in the future and doing a review for that. Um, just the detail that's on this, it still doesn't use a whole lot of filament. As I said, it was 425 grams. That's about standard for a building this size for terrain. So I'm going to put some models on here. We've got a little stormtrooper there. This model is large enough to place and placement troopers on top. You can place your turreted notch bases on top, your ATRTs, the speeders that are allowed to go over. You can place all these things. This is a large enough of a profile to put notch bases on top. You can even place minis inside underneath, go through here, through the archways. It's just a great piece. Lots of detail. Just love it. And I can't stop rambling about it. So again, this model is something that you can purchase as a as a single piece for about $10.50 US, or you can buy the whole Mos Jemra bundle for about $53 US. The links are for both the individual and the bundled versions are found in the description below. Again, I'd like to thank Multiverse for this free model for me to print and review. I hope that I can continue that partnership with them. This is a buy, hands down a buy, and if you can afford the bundle, get the bundle. And check out their other um, terrain sets. They don't just have Mos Jemra; they have several others as well. Some Star Wars based, some based on other war games. So please check them out. This is high quality stuff. I really enjoy their product, and I can't recommend it more than this. And that's all for this episode. Be sure to tune in for the next one, and don't forget to like and subscribe.